I'm independent media. I'm working on a news story. You guys keep fucking this up. I have every right to fly this wherever I want without restricted airspace.
The name is right here.
Yeah, can you say that, please?
2727.
Oh, you come out here immediately, put your gloves on, and this is illegal, sir.
Okay, so you're giving me the face.
All right, pay attention to this. An auditor launches a small drone near a police station, and almost immediately an officer firmly states that it's illegal. That's the first warning sign, because sounding confident doesn't make something the law. The auditor responds with the key question, asterisk, which statute says that? Asterisk, and that question is crucial. Misinformation can escalate a situation quickly. When officers begin from an incorrect assumption, every action that follows stands on unstable ground. So the real question becomes, who actually has the law on their side here?
Brother, how's it going? How's it going? You know, it's illegal to fly a drone, over a police station like
You
that.
sure about that?
Yep.
Get your sergeant out here. No, it isn't.
Okay.
It's not illegal.
Right. You want to go on my car and just turn my radio down? Here. Oh, yeah, it's open.
I'd get a sergeant if I were you. You're fucking this up already. It's not illegal.
I?
Sure am.
Okay.
What makes you say it's illegal? Where's the law? What law states that it's illegal?
Pay attention to the language being used. The officer is unable to point to any specific law, yet continues insisting that the act is illegal. That's a serious issue. Repetition doesn't turn a claim into fact. What we're seeing resembles ego-driven policing rather than enforcement grounded in statute, because no clear reasonable suspicion is explained, only a general sense of discomfort. And that distinction matters. A lawful detention requires objective reasons, not assumptions. When an officer can't identify the rule they're relying on, that's a signal to be alert. Now notice how quickly the tone begins to shift toward confrontation.
I'd look it up before you do anything dumb, man. I'm already suing the Ottawa cops for doing something stupid.
Okay, so
I'm independent media. I'm working on a news story. You guys keep fucking this up. I have every right to fly this wherever I want without restricted airspace. There is no law stating you can't fly it over a police station, bro. Not one.
okay. We'll verify that.
Go right the fuck ahead. What's your name and badge number?
It's Constable Wilson, 2486.
And you?
It's right here.
Right here? How do you spell that? R-I-G-H-T or?
It's right here. The name is right here.
Yeah,
My
can you
badge
say that,
number is
please?
2727.
You can't say it? Nah, fucking tyrant.
Why are you being so confrontational?
Oh, you come out here immediately, put your gloves on, and this is illegal, sir.
Okay, so you're giving me the face.
Yes.
All right. So I always have my gloves on for safety.
Yeah, for safety?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Because you're planning to go hands on somebody
Not at
that
all.
before you even tried to look up the laws?
Is that right?
This is the point where the situation escalates. Gloves come out, the officer's tone sharpens, and the auditor describes it as intimidation, and it's easy to see why. It appears like a pre-planned move toward physical intervention without first establishing any actual offense. That's a major warning sign, especially since no illegality has been confirmed. Why does this matter? Because escalation introduces risk into an encounter that didn't previously have any. Rather than calming things down, the tension increases. And then the pressure for a name and identification begins, despite the absence of a clearly defined lawful stop.
Fucking child. You fucking kids, man. All of yous.
All right, so I'm actually working, so I was actually coming from another call as well, so
Yeah, I just watch you put them on.
yeah, so they were right here, and I always put my gloves on for every call, right? Because I never know what's going to happen. It's for safety.
Yeah?
Why are you over at police station?
I already told you that. I'm not answering any more questions.
No, I'm just asking you.
I already told you that.
Can you remind me?
I'm not answering any more questions.
All right. What's your name?
What?
What's your name? I gave you my name.
Well,
What's
I'm
your
not
name?
giving you my name.
Hey?
Unless you suspect I'm committing a crime and you can articulate that particular crime.
Well, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah. You guys don't have drone operators inside?
So we do.
I know you do.
We do for calls though, right? For
Yeah.
specific calls and events. We don't just fly it around for nothing.
I do.
Okay.
So what makes you say it's illegal?
So I don't know that yet. It's just you're over.
No, you came out and you actually said it's illegal to fly over a police station.
All right. So let me reiterate. I'm actually
Let's clear something up. On the street, an interaction remains voluntary unless you are formally detained. And a lawful detention requires reasonable suspicion, clear, specific facts indicating a crime. We don't hear that articulated here. The officer even admits uncertainty, and that admission is significant. Internal policy is not the same as statutory law, and saying we need to verify doesn't automatically create legal authority. Why does this matter? Because if you don't understand that distinction, you give up ground you didn't have to. So at this stage, the real question is, do they actually have the legal basis to demand identification or details about the drone yet?
not sure.
Okay.
You're over a police station and
Sure
you
am.
deal with a lot of private matters.
Like what?
Well, I'm not going to get
Everything
into
in that yard is obtainable. I can get a list of everything in that yard through the Freedom of Information Act.
Not everything.
Yes, I can.
All right.
Everything.
So I'm not
You
gonna-
guys are not a private organization. You guys think you are. You think the police station is private, but it's not.
All right.
Yes.
Certain things that we do deal with is private.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Related to any case, you're not getting everything.
Oh, related to a case? Of course I'm not. But your guys' operations, I can FOIA request that. Till hell wouldn't have it, dude.
Yeah, certain operations, yes. But there's certain
As long as it's not in part of an ongoing investigation.
Well, so you think us walking out of our cars with certain evidence is not part of an investigation? You don't think that? So we're
Oh,
gonna,
yeah, really, eh? You think that's up to you to create the privacy on that, dude?
Okay, so-
You don't own the
I'll
airspace.
confirm that, okay?
You better.
Hello? I don't know why you're being like so. You're clearly trying to get a reaction out of me. or
Oh,
something.
trying to?
You're
No,
not.
absolutely not. You came out here and you said that's illegal, and that got me fired up right away. And
Yeah,
then you threw
you're-
your gloves on.
you're shaking.
All you cops throw your gloves on when you're about ready to grab somebody up. I'm shaking. I'm not shaking. My camera's shaking.
I have my gloves on for every single call.
Yeah?
It's also for your safety as well, right?
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, because I got cuts and stuff. I don't want to
Yeah.
get that on you either, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Is it from punching people? Punching your wife? Your kids, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, why do you have cuts on your knuckles?
Actually, from weightlifting.
From weightlifting. You have knuckle cuts from weightlifting.
Did I say it was on my knuckles?
Well, you pointed at your knuckles when you said it.
All right. I see this way. You're.
No, I don't like you. I don't like cops. I don't like the Ottawa police especially. You guys are dirty cops. Almost all of you.
I don't know any dirty cops here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Every last one of you.
It's okay unless you can get someone that can confirm about the law that's going and I'm like, what was your intention today?
I'm not
Like-
explaining that. I already told you.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
It's written right here.
What?
My name's right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Another right here's that RITE. What's your badge number?
2884.
What do you have in your mouth? Is that gum in your mouth? You should throw that out. She's trying to say I can't fly over people.
It's installed.
What size is your drone, sir?
Can't give that to you.
Yeah, because if it's over a certain size, I need to see your pilot's license.
I know the rules.
Yeah, and that's the rule.
And do I have to assist you with your investigation?
You do, because if
Oh, I'm obligated to assist you with your investigation,
if your
eh?
drone is over 250
Women
grams,
cops always think that I have to help them. You're wrong.
You do, actually.
No, I don't.
Yeah. You have to have a pilot's license to fly a drone.
I understand the drone rules, but I don't have to help you with your investigation. When it comes back down, maybe you can see it before I put it away.
Okay, so then bring it down.
No.
So she just explained to you if it's over 250 grams, you need a pilot's license. Do you have one?
Is it over 250 grams? I'm not answering the question.
We have to verify it.
No, you don't. How do you?
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes, you do, eh?
We have to verify how big it is, so we can let you know whether it.
So you can just walk along down the street and say, I think you have something illegal in your pocket, and then search the guy? No, you can't do that.
No, I can't do that. You're right.
Take a look at it. Take a picture of it and send it to your drone guy.
Looks over 250 grams.
Does it really, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
have you ever seen a drone? You don't know shit about drones. And you know nothing about drone laws. She had to look it up on her phone.
I didn't know about the laws, but I kind of, I've seen them before.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have drones.
Then you have no idea what a 250 gram drone looks like.
No, but I know what 250 grams is. Right? Maybe not for a drone, but in terms of weight, I know what 250 grams.
And I don't have to assist anybody with your investigation. If you want to take it, if you want to try and see it without taking it from me when it comes down, you can, but
now we get to the drone weight issue. The officers bring up the 250 gram threshold, yet they still can't explain how they've determined that this particular drone is breaking any rule. This is where semantics start creeping in, requests delivered as if they are commands. That's concerning, because uncertainty weakens the foundation for enforcement. Why does this matter? Because a fishing expedition isn't the same as a lawful investigation. If officers can't identify a violation based on what they observe, they don't automatically gain the authority to force compliance. And you can already see the justification beginning to unravel.
other than that, if you think I'm going to come here breaking the law, you're fucking nuts. I know more about drone laws than any one of you, all of you put together.
Yep.
And a fourth cop car for a guy with a camera and a drone.
This is the turning point. Eventually, the officers acknowledge that the drone seems to be compliant. That's significant. The earlier claim that it was illegal simply fades away, no citation issued, no action taken. That alone speaks volumes. In my view, it appears the initial warning didn't hold up once examined against the facts. And that's important. Accountability only functions when assertions align with reality. When the legal foundation gives way, what remains are personal feelings, and feelings don't carry enforcement power.
Next time, since police are involved and you're going to do this again, so you don't have a negative interaction, how about next time you just bring it down? Because we have to verify the size.
No, you don't. See, that's me aiding in your investigation. You Ottawa cops are real bad that way. You think you can ask first, arrest first, ask questions later. You think that you can, without any articulable suspicion of a crime or even a single fact that I'm committing a crime, there's nothing that I have to do. I don't have to drag my drone out of the sky. I don't have to tell you anything about it. You guys, unless there is an articulable suspicion that I am breaking the law, you have no rights, you have no dominion over me whatsoever.
There is a little bit of suspicion. I can't tell how big your drone is when it's in the sky.
Then take a picture and ask your drone guy. I told you to get your drone guy and then you guys messed up.
Yeah, which I did. And
no, you didn't. He didn't come out.
So I called him afterwards.
He would have known what it was.
I called him afterwards because I wanted some information. By the way, he was busy. And he said, like you, if it's 250 grams or under, you're allowed.
Yep.
But we have.
Let's sum it up. No charges were filed, nothing was confiscated, and no law was actually violated. So what comes next? At the very least, record the officers' names, request any related reports, and think about submitting a public records request or filing an internal complaint. This isn't legal advice, just basic accountability steps. The key takeaway for viewers: understand the difference between a voluntary request and a lawful order. If you found this analysis helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and give proper credit to the original auditor who provided the footage. So the real question is, do you start with a complaint or a FOIA request first?
To confirm that.
And I did fly it over your parking lot, man. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so you can go do that if that's what you think is right. Like, I don't know what your goal is.
I look for corrupt cops. I show people that the cops don't know the law. You look like an older gentleman. The young guys don't even care to learn it, and they keep lowering the requirements to become a cop. You don't even need your grade 12 anymore. That's insane to me.
So if we didn't know the law,
you don't.
We would be just putting cuffs on you for nothing.
You do.
We absolutely do know the law.
Yeah.
Which is why I checked afterwards.
I've been arrested by the Ottawa Police before, and it's for nothing.
Okay.
They put the cuffs on because they don't understand the Trespass to Property Act.
Okay.
They don't understand it. There's a whole bunch of things you guys don't understand.
I'm not going to comment on other cases that I wasn't involved with. All I
didn't ask you to comment on it. I just made a comment.
You know the law. It's just there's certain calls, like this one, that happen to be a bit more complex, and we got to ask more questions, right? So, like, you're just like public perception here, okay, pal? Like.
Are you feelings police?
Well, no. It's
you here to like, you have butt hurt cream? You're gonna go apply some to these guys? Are their butts sore? Like, what's the problem? Well, I don't understand what you're here for.
Yeah,
you're talking about feelings. You're law enforcement, not feeling enforcement. Am I breaking a law?
So we're public servants as well. So when a member of the public
law enforcement, not feelings enforcement.
Okay, we're also called peace officers, right? So we're just looking at.
Was there no peace?
Well, these people clearly don't feel at peace because they feel uncomfortable with you here.
Oh, so you're here to soothe their feelings and make them feel better, right?
No, I'm just here to make you realize that you're bothering people.
Yeah?
Like, why can't you just...
How am I bothering people? What's bothering them?
Business? Because they're trying to work and they're on their break and you're filming people that just don't want to be filmed.
Yeah, they're on their break. They were on their break a long time ago.
Okay. So...
If I'm not doing anything illegal, stop trying to tell me about perception. I don't care. Right, my rights come over anybody's feelings. I don't give a shit who is upset. Nope, not at all. Okay. I don't care if somebody gets upset that I'm exercising my rights. You don't know what I'm working on, and I won't tell you what I'm working on.
I don't care what you're working on.
I know you don't.
I don't drive around looking for you, pal.
I know.
I get a call for service, I respond to it, and then I acknowledge what, like, I personally wouldn't.
You need to enforce the law. Stop talking about people's feelings and they feel like this, they feel like that. I don't care, man. These are not all of them, but some of them are construction workers.
So you'd appreciate it, someone standing outside your house just filming you all day long?
Do they live here?
No, let's just go.
No, that's a bad example. At my work, if somebody stood at my work, if somebody stood right next to me while I'm working right now and filmed me, I wouldn't say a damn word about it.
You sure about that?
100%.
Okay.
It happens to me a lot.
What about at your home?
This is not their home.
What does it matter? If they're on the side of the street,
it really doesn't.
You know?
If somebody was just standing in front of my home filming it, I may ask them what they were doing, but I may just bring them a bottle of water and say, man, fucking stay cool. Stay off my property, dude.
Okay.
That's it.
But
this is not a home. This is completely different. Land laws in Canada are way different than in any other country.
Okay, so I have other stuff to deal with today. So
I don't even know why you're here. Why are two of you here for a camera?
Well, because they called us.
So you needed two?
We always respond to all calls with two officers for safety.
That's nuts, especially a guy with a camera, eh?
Hey, I'm not. Oh, don't. I'm not worried about you. Like, I'm not worried about you.
I'm not worried about you?
Well, you shouldn't be because I wasn't planning on doing it.
See, remember yesterday you told me I put my gloves on when I respond to every call. You put them on yesterday specifically to come out and intimidate me because I was flying over the police station. Like, specifically you did it yesterday. Yeah, and you said you had cuts all over your hands. No, you don't. Those are the softest looking hands I've ever seen in my life.
So, no, so I said what if, first of all. And second of all, I've dealt with you yesterday. So I know there's going to be no confrontation here, and I didn't have to have my gloves on.
And that I'm not breaking any laws?
No, you're not breaking any laws right now.
And I wasn't yesterday.
I didn't know that at the time.
You need to investigate more before escalating the situation. Because you got me hot yesterday too. I'm a lot calmer today. But when you came out and immediately jumped to this is illegal, that is called escalating the situation beyond what it needs to be. As peace officers, you are trained or should be trained to de-escalate situations.
All right. So I actually have a job to do, so I'm going to let you do your thing.
You're going to go soothe their feelings, make them feel better?
No, I'm just going to let them know that you're just here filming people for no reason, and that's what you do. So
it's a right. Tell them it's a right.
So I'm going to let them know you're exercising your right to film people. Okay?
Under Section 2B, it's called the freedom of expression, which includes the freedom of the press.
This encounter demonstrates how quickly misinformation can escalate into pressure, and how calm, legally informed pushback can halt it. Officers aren't automatically at fault for investigating, but they cross the line when they act on assumptions rather than facts. That's my view, because the transcript never shows any reasonable suspicion. Why it matters: your rights only protect you if you actually use them. Drop a comment. Would you comply to keep the peace, or stand your ground and assert your rights?